As you can see behind me, there is a lovely, beautiful mess. Being a content creator and getting packages from brands is one of my favorite things of this job. Truly, I'm so grateful. But the literal only downfall to that is the fact that you deal with so much cardboard on a day-to-day basis. That is the only negative thing about it. When it comes to putting away the cardboard, I tend to get lazy. I tend to shove things in the corner, hence what's happening behind me. I frequently have to clean out this area of my house so often because I constantly shove things here. As you can see, we have a dining room table. We do not have chairs for it yet. I've been waiting for them to come back in stock at IKEA for, I'm not even joking you, like 3 months now, and they have not come back in stock yet. So I don't even know if they're ever going to come back in stock. In my ideal world, I would get the matching chairs for this table. And in my head, since this area is not fully complete yet, since I don't have the chairs and stuff, I'm like, oh my god, I could just make it messy because it's not complete yet anyways, and I don't really go over there. So I allow myself to make a mess out of this area 24/7. This is, as you can see, the area where I shove the packages, put things I don't know where to put. I put them here. It has become a problem area, to say the least, and I definitely should get a hold of this. But I do feel like I really can put my hat down at the fact that I genuinely think when I finish this area and actually get dining room chairs and set it up like a real dining room, I am not going to allow myself to make it a mess because then there's no justification for it. Needless to say, we're going to try to tackle this as much as we can. I try to turn a blind eye to it, but it does really internally bug me. Like, I know it's working its way out there, you know? So I'm going to try to tackle this as best as possible. The only thing is sometimes when I do get products shipped in and stuff, I am waiting to film them for a sponsorship. This super big box behind me right there, that is for an upcoming sponsorship. So I'm just like, I may as well just leave it here, and then when I need to film it, I can get rid of it then. So I still will be leaving a couple things here, but I just want to generally try to clean up the space as much as possible, throw away as much recycling as possible that I could get rid of right now. And I honestly just think that I have an overflow of products and just things that we don't use in this house. I just have an overflow, therefore I don't know where to put certain things, and I just like, it stresses me out. I did just get a slow cooker, and it's like this big. It's right behind me. I don't have any space in the cabinets for it. It's something that I use often, but I don't have any space to store it because we don't have much pantry area. Then in my head, I'm like, where do I put it? So I just shove it here. You know what I mean? Like, this is just my shove it space. I have my sewing machine here where I sew. Anyways, I just kind of want to get a grip on it a little bit, and if I leave it go for too long, then it's just going to be to the point of basically no return. Let's do a little bit of a cleanup and at least make it look better. It doesn't need to be perfect. I at least want to be able to like see the beautiful rug that I have here and just make it a little bit more presentable for if people were to come over. It's not an actual like trash bin over here. That's one of my goals kind of for 2026, is to get this area sorted and to clean out the garage. We actually cleaned out the garage exactly this time last year in January, and we did a whole garage clean out. It took us way less time than we thought. Like, it only took us half a day. So I'm like, we could totally re-clean the garage because I feel like it's gotten messy again, reorganize, get rid of stuff that we don't want to take into the new year with us, and then I feel like then I will have more designated places for things. And I just need to be better at giving things away. And honestly, if I'm not going to use it, and if I haven't used it, I just need to donate it and give it away. So that is one of my goals, is to just declutter the house, because everything that I don't know what to do with, I put here or in the garage, and then it just starts creating clutter with a bunch of things that we don't use that we're just storing for no reason. So that is a little gist of where my mind's at with my space right now, but I think that it deserves a nice deep clean. So let's get cleaning. You guys guys know how much I love my girls, but if you have multiple cats, especially with different needs, you know how chaotic mealtime can be. Miss Binu tends to eat way too fast and often steal food from Tupi, while Tupi literally barely gets a chance before the bowl is empty. And honestly, keeping them eating their own food appropriately and tracking their eating habits has become such a challenge. That is why I started using the ft.Petlibro 1 RFID smart feeder, and it has been a total game changer for managing their feeding schedules and keeping them healthy. So what makes this feeder so smart is the RFID technology. It comes with a collar tag that connects to the feeder, and the food bowl lid only opens when the right pet approaches. So because of that, there's no more food stealing or mixing up meals. It is so perfect if you have a pet on a prescription diet, or if you're trying to manage different portion sizes or also weight goals. You can literally watch it in action. When one of my cats wearing the RFID collar comes up, the lid opens automatically. But if my other cat tries, then the lid stays completely sealed. Also, beyond that, it also tracks each pet's eating habits through the ft.Petlibro app. It shows you how often they're eating, how long they spend at the feeder, and it even creates a feeding log so you can monitor changes in behavior. I love this feature because it gives such a clear picture on their health without constantly having to be watching over them. Also, what I love is you can set up automatic feeding schedules literally right from your phone. So meal times can even stay consistent even if we're not home. It keeps food fresh, prevents overfeeding, and honestly just takes one more thing off of my to-do list, something I don't need to even worry about. And it is also so easy to clean and maintain, which is a must for me. I can easily just remove the bowl and the lid, wipe them down, and refill the food compartment. So for anyone with multiple cats or pets on special diets, or you're just tired of food mix-ups, this feeder honestly makes my life so much easier, and it makes me feel so much more confident that each of my girls are getting exactly what they need, and I can monitor that. So if you guys are interested, you could check out the ft.Petlibro 1 RFID smart feeder using the link in my description. And also I have a little coupon code for you guys, which is Michaela25 to get 25% off. It would also be the perfect gift for your pets, or also to give to someone in such a holiday season. Thank you so much to ft.Petlibro for sponsoring today's video. All the information will be in my description. I actually also use the ft.Petlibro wet food feeder and their water fountain, and I've been using this combo now for like a year. Now we have the wet food and the dry food, so I can give the girls wet and dry food and just see what they want to eat, because I feel like it's a good combo to have both for them, because I know they do like their wet food as well. Hello you guys, so Joel and I are currently on the way to IKEA because I need some more storage. There's just not enough storage upstairs. I think I was talking to you guys about this, so I'm gonna pick up, I think it's technically like one of their bookshelves, but it's with doors and it has shelving. You can really use it for anything, but I will show you guys. I was originally thinking about putting it in the hallway, but the hallway upstairs is so slim that it might just be really intrusive and annoying there. So then I was like, you know what, there's a little spot in the bedroom that it would fit beside our dresser on the right hand side in the corner. So honestly, that's like basically the only part of the house that it will fit in seamlessly. We don't really have much room, and since there's not really much built-in storage in our house anyways, we don't really have that much option. So if I want to get some sort of storage unit, ideally it would have to be upstairs because it would hold things like bed sheets, because we don't have a linen closet, and then just like extra products and stuff that I just have nowhere else to put. I was thinking about getting this one. It's super small, honestly, so it could fit beside the dresser there. So this is an option, and then there's also the 2-door option, which would also fit beside the dresser, just be more tight, which isn't a big deal because it would fit. So I think I'm gonna go into their showroom and kind of just see the 2 options in person if they're displayed. That's the other one. It's the same thing, it's just double paneled. So I'll see, and we're gonna walk through their area to see everything, because I also am going to buy a new dining room table. So I'm debating between 2 on their website. There's more of like a darker tone wood, and then there's more of a lighter tone wood one. So I do want to see them in person, so we're gonna go check that out as well, and just kind of browse around there before I make the purchase, and then hopefully I'll decide between the double door or the single door. But either way, I just need more storage, so either or would be good. So we'll see. I'm excited, and hopefully that kind of solves my storage issue with not knowing where to put things. And what I've realized is, like, as long as everything in the house has a place, it's going to stay neat. The problem was that nothing had a spot, like a real place, so that's why things ended up getting messy. But as long as everything has a place in the house, it's so easy to clean up because you just put it back in its spot. So I think that's been my struggle. Not everything has had a place, so it's been difficult to keep the house clean. So once I make a little place for everything, then hopefully it'll all come together. So I will show you guys when we're at IKEA the options, and then hopefully we walk away with something. So this is what they kind of look like. This would be the smaller one, and then this would be the bigger one. It's not going to look exactly like this because there's going to be doors on it, but in terms of the space, this is kind of what we're looking at. And this is also going to be the tone of wood. But now looking at it, this is nice, but looking at that, it's like that gives me so much extra storage, which if it does fit, may as well do it. So I think we're going to go with this one, the bigger one, and then this is the door that's going to be on them. It's this door, 4 panels, so on the top and the bottom. So that is the vibe. I'm gonna go pick it up. Okay, you guys, so here is the IKEA cabinet that we put up. Honestly, I still need to do the dresser decor, so this is gonna look a lot better, but here's the bed, and then this is right in front of it. It doesn't honestly look too bad. I thought it was maybe gonna look worse, especially because the white IKEA is not ideal, but we're just gonna keep it for now because it works fine. This is gonna be so much good storage since I don't have anything like this in the house, so we're gonna get to organizing this. I'm thinking about potentially storing some linens on the bottom and then having my products at the top. Let's play around with things and see what I can fit in here and organize this whole cabinet. Finally, some nice storage in this house. This is honestly amazing. Bit of an awkward placement, but honestly it's the only place we could fit it. It'll do the job for now, and let's do some organizing and see what I could fit. Okay, just organized all of our linens. I need to adjust the shelf height because It is a bit too tall, so I'm going to put it up one. I just don't know how to do it, so I'm going to wait till Joel gets home because I can't take out these things for some reason. But all organized, nice and folded. Now I'm going to get some products out and start organizing the top shelves. Just brought up my PR. I'm going to organize it hopefully onto these shelves, make it look cute and pretty. And yeah, honestly, I just haven't had the space to organize it anywhere, so very excited to do it. And hopefully I can make this like a cute little display shelving unit with all my new products that I want to try and show you guys. And so I'm gonna go through this all and organize it, and hopefully it will fit. Organization is almost done. This feels so freaking good. Now if I ever want to try a new product or anything, I also might do a giveaway, but it's all laid out here, which is so nice. And then the basket just has some makeup in it. So yeah, this is the organization, and it feels so good that now this is just properly put away and I can actually try and use these products. Very, very happy about this. It just feels so freaking good to be getting organized. That is the final result. This drawer is so bad. This is my spice drawer, but clearly I've organized this multiple times and she is just not staying organized. So I think it's just a really bad setup here. I think I came up with a solution. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually transfer the spices up into this first top shelf here because I bought some spice racks. So we're going to organize the spices here, and then I'm actually going to transfer these bowls into here. So I'm just going to do a little switcheroo. And also it's really annoying because some olive oils and stuff don't fit in this drawer, but they'll fit in the cabinet. So I feel like the switch is going to be really, really good and hopefully help me display my spices and keep everything organized, because it's almost hidden in this drawer and it's really hard for me to find certain things. So very excited to do this drawer. It's been bugging me for so long now. Let's give her a little revamp. Finished organizing the spices. What I ended up doing was actually clearing out the bowls here, and I'll show you. I put them in the drawer just because it made more sense to utilize that space up there so I could keep this more organized, so it's just not as cramped. So yeah, I feel like this is just so much more functional and I can really see everything now, so hopefully I can keep it organized. And then here is the drawer. It literally fits all the bowls perfectly, and there's actually ample space in here, so I feel like the switch around was needed and just so much better, and will keep things more organized. You guys saw it in one of my last videos. I got these packed wardrobes from IKEA and I kind of did the interior of what I thought would work. We're going to change it a little bit around today for something that I've realized is going to work better. Don't mind the mess behind me, we're going to get to that in a minute. But as you can see, if you saw the video, I started hanging pants here and I decided from IKEA to insert the rod because I thought that it would make the most sense to hang my pants. And then I quickly realized that I was kind of running out of space like this, especially just with the amount of space that the hangers take up. It just is not enough space for me to hang my pants because originally I actually had my sweatpants hung up there and then my other pants hung up here. Then I realized that I actually wanted this top rack to be just like my going out clothes and stuff. I didn't want it to be in my other closet. So I switched that over to my going out clothes up here. And then now my plans for this is to take out this rack and I'm actually going to put in shelves. So I just bought 3 shelves. I think I'm going to use 3 because if I put one here, and then just about here, then I can fold in all of my jeans and my pants on the shelves, and I feel like that will also be just so much easier to maintain than having to rehang my pants all the time. So I just feel like it'll create a lot more space, using the space more rather than hanging my pants, just making it more accessible, because you could see I do have a lot of pants just like laying here that I'm going to be organizing. Let's unhang this rack, unscrew it, and then screw in the shelves because I just feel like it'll be a way better use of space. That is the plan for today. I'm excited to kind of rearrange this because I've been wanting to do this for a while now. The best part about these packed wardrobes is that you can literally switch around the inside whenever you want, so they're super customizable, which is awesome. Anyways, I realized I made a mistake by, doing that, and I can easily just reverse it basically. Let's get rid of this rack. Got one side. I forgot that just came off like that. Now I'll unscrew this thing. That was easy. Officially off, I'm gonna go get the shelves. I kind of have to space out where exactly I'm going to put them though, because I want them obviously to be even and enough space in between. So I'm going to kind of take some measurements, I guess, and see how it's gonna work. Okay, so I just removed all the clothing, took out the rack, everything is behind me, so we're gonna have to kind of rearrange, refold, I can't wait just to organize it because the hanger situation obviously wasn't working. The first shelf, I installed another shelf in the other section of this wardrobe. So I kind of calculated it to even out the shelves. So there's 23 of these holes on the side. So it averages out to be about every 9 holes I'm gonna put a shelf. So let's do that, see how it is. Then if 3 shelves is too much, I can always just narrow it down to 2 and then space those out. But I feel like if I could fit 3, I should put 3. These shelves are really easy to install. It just comes with 6 of these little things that you screw in, and then the shelf literally just sits on top of them. So super easy. I'm gonna install the first one. Okay, I think I did it. Actually, it was easy. Honestly, I think this lower rack would probably be good for shoes. That's what it's giving. Because honestly, I've been having kind of a hard time knowing and finding out like where to store my freaking shoes, kitten heels and stuff. That would be perfect for that. And then these next 2 racks would be perfect for pants and stuff. Now I'm just kind of questioning myself if I should even put a 3rd shelf above this one. So it would go like right here. I don't know. I'm gonna ask Joel for his opinion because because I feel like it would be okay either way, but I can do either. I'm gonna think it through and then come back. So this is what I ended up doing with the shelves. I didn't end up putting the third shelf. I actually recorded the whole process of doing this, but I accidentally deleted the footage. So this is present day Michaela here, just giving you guys an update on this closet here. So I didn't end up putting the third shelf just because it totally cut off the jeans here, and I just decided to leave it more open so then I can really stack the jeans here. But I love the way that it turned out, and it's honestly maximizing my storage space so much. And for now I ended up just putting my purses down here, which I think is a great place for them. So yeah, that is the update on the closet, and I think it turned out great, and it just is so much easier folding my jeans and my sweatpants here than having to hang them. So very happy I did this. So in the summer, I put all of my bikinis in this really convenient drawer. Now I'm going to switch out my toques, earmuffs, scarves with the bikinis so that it's just more accessible to me, which is so sad, but we're in a new season. So switching all this out.